it off. What are you trying to do?
I'm not doing anything.
Huh?
I'm not doing anything.
I saw you turn it off, Pronto.
I turned it back off. Yeah.
You have that in school, too?
Yeah.
And you stole it?
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it.
That's what they always say. If they catch you with that in the plane, they say, "Oh, what were you doing with that stuff in there?"
We're allowed,
You're
as
stealing it.
as faculty and staff, we're allowed to borrow some of the equipment.
Take it home with them?
Take it home, bring it back. School is closed right now.
Well, I hope that's not going to be your fatal saying to take it back.
But this is just a recorder. This is the audio recorder. So you're seeing somebody now? You seeing somebody now? You're not? I thought you said you were seeing somebody. I thought you said you were seeing somebody.
Oh, I have friends. I got, friends. I have friends. I don't know. Not really a relationship. I'm getting too old for that. This is my last hurrah. No, it's second one.
Just friends.
I'm not into that situation. I don't want to. Friends, friends.
You just date.
I was going to, huh?
You just date. You just go out and date.
Yeah, we go lunch or dinner or whatever, but it's nothing intimate or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staying away from the intimacy.
Try not to get too much involved. That's the advice I give you too.
Don't get too intimate.
You never do anyway. Look at you.
Yeah, that's true.
Almost 50 years old and
God, almost 50 years old. I'm not almost 50 years
49,
old.
Aren't you 49?
No, Dad. I'm not.
48.
No.
Oh. Disha's 50.
Disha's not 50. Disha's 44.
Oh. So you must be 40.
No, she's 44.
She's 42?
No, she's like 43, 44.
You're 42.
I'm not 42.
40? Somebody asked me how old you were. I said, well, I told him it's 39, but I want to make you look like Jack Benny.
That sounds more
like
accurate.
Jack Benny.
That sounds more accurate.
Well, I want you to not to look too old.
Well, you're doing me a favor.
So anyway,
So your advice to me is to not to get too intimate.
I think it's too late for you. I don't think you have the commitment to become too intimate. I think you stay too aloof. You have too many outside interests to go secondary in your life. Secondary. You're married to your. Like I said, you're not married, but your mate is your art. Your mistress, somebody else.
Right.
That's what you want. Everybody asks, is he married? No, he's gay. Oh, really? So they stop asking me. If I say you're not gay, he says, oh, what's he doing? I mean, he's gay. Okay, they stop asking.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Huh?
You actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh, so all your friends think I'm gay?
Well, not all my friends.
Just some.
Felix doesn't, and some other people, and other people, but anybody who asks me from outside those groups, I tell them you're gay.
Oh, Jesus.
This is how old is he?
Oh.
He's 40 years
Well,
old.
what are you worried about?
And he's in New York.
Well, what do you worry? Why?
I don't worry about you.
But why do you tell them I'm gay? Why don't you
So
just?
they won't be asking me too much about you, because I don't know too much about you. So I said, maybe he is gay. So I'm just saying, if I say he's gay, they won't ask me anymore.
So you would rather be?
I'm playing safe.
You would rather be not be bothered than to tell the truth.
They'll not be bothered as to why you're not married.
And I can't win. I can't win.
I mean, really. I mean, what?
See,
I think it bothers me when people, what's wrong with him? No, ain't nothing wrong with him. He's gay. Oh, okay.
well, yeah, but there's nothing wrong with me.
No, there's nothing wrong with being gay.
Well, nothing wrong with being male, being straight and single. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, you and Felix are running neck and neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got, what?
Well,
40 more years you're going to be like him.
well, it isn't from a lack of trying, Dad. It's not like I haven't tried to get married. I proposed 3 different times.
Junior.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
Yeah, once here in Houston.
And twice over there in New York.
And I don't know what you did over there. No
Well,
idea.
she said no.
But they turned you down, didn't they?
Yeah.
Why? But not, have you ever asked yourself?
Ah, yes, I know why. I know why.
Why?
I know why.
You can't support them.
Yeah, I know.
Number one,
I know
they
that.
don't have any income, they have nothing of that.
I know that.
Number 3,
I know that. Yeah.
you live in a cruddy area. Number 4, you're an artist who has not succeeded. Number 6, they don't see future.
Yeah. That's right.
Women are nowadays, you have to buy them.
Yeah.
You have to buy them. You have to promise them you're going to do it, give them that. Otherwise, they won't get 3 months ago, so we're separated 3 months, and now she's fine. Nowadays.
Mhm.
Before, I think, in the old days, look, I mean, a lot of guys, the married guys, that they didn't have anything. They got to go to school. Like me, I didn't have anything when I married my wife. I had a degree, you know. And
Well, that she saw the potential in it.
yeah, well, you know, that's it.
I've got a couple degrees.
I know, but there's no potential. You see?
So today, nowadays, you know, they want to see everything all up front.
They want to see what you got.
Yeah.
You got a house? 40 years old, you don't have a house? You live in an old warehouse? Whoa. See you later, Junior.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what. That's
You're
what.
not in their dreams, whatever what they want.
I know. I agree.
So see? What does that prove?
Well, it shows I'm not there. It ain't gonna happen until it happens. For me,
It's probably,
it won't happen.
you probably
It's gotta.
proposed to 2 Anglos.
Yeah.
That's your drawback.
So should I propose to somebody?
Some Indian woman.
Some ethnic woman?
Somewhere, go down to the Tropical areas and somewhere on the
Tahiti?
No, Oh, thank
You like go Gan?
It's hard nowadays. It's hard.
It is. There's a lot of people making money.
Unless you
A lot of men making
live in
money
a.
out there.
There are some women that if you were younger, they would probably would have married you. But at your age, at your time now, you're talking about women that are in their 30s or 20, late 30s or early 30s, and they don't want to go through that.
Yeah.
They don't want to go through that.
Right.
They want a ready-made husband, a ready-made house, a ready-made, a nice car, children, right away. So you have a problem.
Do I have a problem?
Well, I mean, if you want to get married, you're going to have a problem. I see a problem.
Well, do you think I want to get married? I'm not looking to get married.
Probably you gave it up.
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? I know you don't want to, but I mean.
Well, it's not that I haven't wanted to. I just realized it. I didn't know. I know that.
Well, these people that you met, were they artists? But what were they? What was it?
One was not an artist. One was an artist. I mean, but you know, I mean, they weren't the same.
See,
But it wasn't because of a lack of commitment. It's because I think they realized that I didn't have everything that they wanted at the time.
that's right. You don't have it.
Yeah.
As you come to Houston.
Do you think they're going to be any different?
Yeah.
Oh, why do you say that?
Well, you can. I think you have more potential here.
More potential to whom?
To yourself.
No, but more potential for whom? I mean, it's like who's going to see that in me here
I don't know
versus
who
what
you
they
hang
were.
around with. You hang around with.
I'm not hanging around rich people. That's for sure.
Well, that's another drawback.
Well,
You're a hermit.
yeah. I'm a hermit.
You
Yeah.
live like a hermit.
I do.
You walk like a hermit.
I smell like a hermit.
You smell like a hermit. So you must be a hermit. But I tell everybody, you know, if somebody asks, oh, he's an artist. Oh, he's an artist? Yeah, an artist. Listen, what kind of artist? Is he an actor? No. He paints, but he acts like he's painting. You know? He's an artist. He paints. Oh, is he doing all right over there? Yeah, he's doing all right. But he's gay. Oh, so they stopped asking me more questions. That's my out. That's my escape.
So, let's say, for instance, if there's somebody, one of your friends, who wants to introduce me, their daughter, to your son, basically they can't do that now because I'm gay and everybody's
I don't have any friends. I have daughters.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go.
Okay?
All right. Never mind.
All my friends who have daughters, they're old.
So you're doing me a favor.
I'm doing you a favor. That one you get. No, you have to mess around with young people. You have a lot of young people. Your age, and right now, women all over the place. But, like I said, there's a lot of women. But they all want something. And if you don't have nothing, you're out the window.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to I don't know who you associate with over there. But you say you're a hermit. You go to work.
Well,
You work for these people, then you work for somewhere else, and you never really
well, no,
socialize.
I
You don't have time to socialize.
I socialize, but it's not. I don't have as many friends as I used to have. They all got married.
I wonder why they got married.
Because they had more to offer.
See what I'm telling you?
Yeah. Well, I know this.
Well,
You're not telling me anything I don't already
well,
know.
here you can have that. You can have that place over there on Lawndale and convert it into an art center, art studio, whatever. Sell your work down there. Build a house, apartment up the top, and then have the bottom, and lure people, friends of yours, and you have something where people talk. And the girl says, "Oh, he has a house." At least he's working. He's got a.
Well, where would I work, though, Dad?
Well, you're selling your work.
I'm not going to sell
not
my.
your work, but somebody else's.
That's not going to happen. I'm not going to be selling other people's work.
Why not?
I don't want to sell other people's artwork.
You can put yours in there and change your name on the artwork. Get a. Told you, another name. Al something.
Okay. All right.
Al Van Gogh. Whatever.
So basically, I should move back. That's what you're telling me.
I think you should. I mean, there's an art life. People are.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how much there is more awareness of art now than when you left.
Yeah, I know. I've left at the wrong time.
Yes, you did. All these people that were here.
All the galleries started. I mean, they started multiplying when I left.
That's right.
Everything started to happen.
Yeah.
In terms
And
of
they-
commerce,
and
art
they start-
commerce, in the art market,
Getting all these young guys.
art market,
And they start
everything
getting all
happened
these
in
young people to.
just when I left.
They start contracting all these young people to work for them, to do their work, to show their work.
Yeah. No, I know. It all happened when I left.
But now it's booming.
Well, it ain't going to happen that way for long, Dad. With this market that we have now,
it's dry.
it's dry, and it's good.
Yeah, but it won't stay like that.
No. I'm afraid that if I moved back here, my opportunities that I had there would have been lost, and I would have had some. Look, I haven't. I'm starting to teach there. I'm starting to, work in an academic environment. I didn't have those. I never thought I'd be in that position, but I am. But
academic environment.
In an art school, the possibility of teaching, even though I don't have a certificate, even though I don't have a degree in, an advanced degree in
art.
In art.
You should try. That's what you should have done instead of trying to get that.
Yes, I know that. I realize that.
Spend all that money on that.
Well, but I had different opportunities at that time.
I don't think they were there.
They were there, and I was working for one.
They didn't pay you anything.
Of course not. They don't pay you anything to begin with. To start off with, no, of course not. They don't pay you anything to begin with when you start in the academic career either. But the thing is, my opportunities were there politically. I mean, the politician was interested in me. He was my patron. He hired me. I thought I was on the road to going somewhere, but then he turned out to be corrupt. So then all of those political opportunities start to dwindle down.
Crooks, huh?
Yeah. So they start dwindling down, and they got to the point where it's like this, the money that I invested in, where I thought I would be starting some sort of political or foreign officer career, just basically dried up. I got the legs kicked out from underneath me.
I just don't understand you going into something it's not you.
Well, it is me. It is very much me.
Politician?
I'm very much.
Politically?
Yes, I've always been very interested in politics. It is.
Well, you're not very vocal for
I have been. Yes, I have been.
Where?
Well, when I was in Jersey City. I have been. I was very vocal about what was happening, even after I left the government job. But what happens? You know, I mean, I get screwed over by more politicians by getting evicted, screwing us over because of initiatives that I helped start. I mean,
I saw a picture of your ex-boss came out of the paper when they were talking about Illinois and New Jersey and all
oh yeah.
showing all the people that had been convicted. One of them was your boss. I don't know which one.
Yeah, he was there, I'm sure. But I mean, that's the content of my work. All the content of my work is either about politics or history or what have you. History of something. All the work is about that.
But do you think this is you're in a dead end job right now?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm in a dead end job. I might have the possibility of teaching on a regular basis rather than just occasionally. I've got classes that are offered. You know, that's something I didn't have before. So, the question is that, you know, will it happen if I stick with it? Yeah, there's a possibility. But if I don't stick with it,
what is it you want?
I just want the career in the art world. I want the art career.
So you want a career in artwork in what field?
Art world.
As a teacher?
Well, at least that's one way to network. It's one way to network. You know, because since I don't know as many artists as I should, because I didn't go to graduate school in fine arts, and
can you do it now?
I could do it now because guess what? If I'm working there after enough hours, I can start taking classes for free and go towards a degree a master's degree in fine arts.
That's great. I'd like to see that.
You know, at the same time, it gives me an opportunity to teach. But now but there's opportunities there. I'm also cognizant they could also dry up as well.
Oh, what?
I'm cognizant that they may dry up as well, just like in the political career. Shit happens. So, but if you're saying that should move back here, you're saying that I should turn my back on those opportunities, come over here. You know, I mean, do I end up making the same mistake of moving prematurely to New York?
You're in the catch-22.
Well, I'm not in any catch. I'm just there. And basically, I just don't have a lot of great luck. I recognize that. I haven't had a lot of breaks. And if I did get a break, it broke the wrong way.
Well, you said that you have had people come and see your work and they don't like your work. Don't you think what you're doing is not what people want?
Why should I make what people want?
No. But I mean something that's more
accessible,
more different. Not just. I mean, I just don't see any future you doing those little.
Well, I'm not doing that anymore. What videos? What are you talking about?
All those little things that you were doing. To me, that was.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The work that you were doing.
Which pieces are you talking about? The wrestlers?
That was good.
That's not going anywhere.
No, that's not going anywhere.
That was a trend. That was a trend.
You became to morph it into something else, and you didn't do that. You jumped from one type of art to another type of art, which is completely different. I just don't see the connection.
Yeah.
The continuity.
Yeah, there isn't a continuity. Well, there's very little. Well, there's some. There's a tether, but it's not it doesn't have the continuity that it should.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. So you missed the boat there.
I didn't miss a boat. I just gave up the boat. I didn't choose to go on the boat. I got off the boat. I didn't miss it. I don't miss doing wrestlers. I don't want to do those paintings. I just don't want to.
Well, how are some of those guys, you see them in the art news and art magazine, new artists that come up with something that, I don't understand that. I don't understand how they, right away they're noted, right away.
Well, a lot of it.
I don't really see much art, much in their work.
Well, a lot of it is who you know. Sometimes it has to deal with a certain look.
That's why I'm
to
saying
the art.
who you know, because you could have gone to school to get your master's, and who you would have known somebody.
Right, that's right.
So you missed your boat.
I missed the chance. I got bad advice.
Who did? Who gave you the advice?
Well, who do you think gave me the bad advice? Who do you think I knew in New York? Think about it. You have his book right over here. Yeah. He says, "Why do you want?" You know what he said to me? I asked him. I'm thinking about going to graduate school. And you know what he said to me? "Why do you want to go to graduate school?"
Well,
don't go to graduate school. Just make your artwork.
But why do you listen to a man like him?
Because he's more than what I am.
But he really. And then after he shunned you over there, don't you think at that time he would have dawned on you that maybe you should go in a different direction of what he was telling you?
Well, I did, but I went into politics instead.
That's what I'm trying to say. You weren't building up your art career.
No,
you
I know
were
that.
going in a different direction.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Brad, you're not telling me anything I don't already know.
What I'm saying. You've been jumping around. You're eclectic. Eclectic career. Different careers.
Eclectic life.
Yeah.
Eclectic life.
That's right. You're not consistent in what you want to do.
So do you think I should give up the potential art academic career?
No.
And come over here?
Absolutely not.
But that's what you want me to do.
No. I want you to go to school at night over there.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got to work. I got to earn enough hours.
Yeah. Well, that's what I want you to do. That's my advice to you.
But your advice to me was to come over here.
No,
to come back here.
But at that time I wanted you to do that a long time ago, but you didn't do that.
No,
I said, well, okay, let me go. And you know, when I went to see you, you saw all your friends there working at museums and all because they had master's degree. You didn't have it. Did it dawn on you that why they were getting ahead of you and you money wise and you didn't?
Yeah.
But you didn't care.
Well, I didn't do anything about it.
That's right.
At that time. Because at that time, when you were last there, I wasn't even thinking about going back to school at all. I didn't have the money. I didn't know how I was going to do it.
It's not the only art school over there.
That's right.
There's a lot of art schools.
Look, you know, I admit, you know, I didn't make the best decisions.
Well, you could still do it, right?
Guess so. Maybe it's too late.
I don't think so. I've had friends of mine who were became lawyers at 40, 45, 50 years old. They were old. And they were doing something else that they didn't like to do, and some of them were not doing very much of anything. So they went to law school to go in a different direction, a different career, make money, something. They were interested in money. That's what most of them went there for.
Yeah, but are they doing well now?
Some of them did very well, and some of them are dead now.
Well, did they do well before they died?
Some of them did average, and some of them didn't. But they did try. I mean, I had one guy that was a doctor. One was an engineer. You know, chemical engineer and all that, you know, that. But they wanted to get out of that area. I mean, my own reason to go into law school, it was thought I could get a job, a better job at something. That's all. I don't make a lot of money. I never thought about it. And I didn't ever have any money to begin with. I couldn't. It was hard. My biggest dream was to go to Europe. That was my dream when I got out. When I came out of the army, I said I'm going to Europe.
Well, why didn't you go? Why didn't you go?
I'm going to get my master's and I'll go to art school or something over there with my GI Bill and all of that.
Why didn't you do it?
I didn't do it.
Why didn't you?
I don't know why I didn't. I came over here and I was struggling to get a job. And I went back to school to get my master's in history. Because at that point in time, I said, well, I don't have any money to go. The money that I had was just enough to get me through my master's. And then I changed. I said, I want to go to law school, use my money for that. Since I'm not going to go to Europe, I will stay here. That's how I met your mom. I was already married.
So circumstances kept you from going. Circumstances kept you from going. Couldn't one say that circumstances kept me from doing certain things too?
Yeah. But I was 33 when I got out of law school.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. I was 33 and I had friends. People who were older than I was, and some younger, not too many. But most people who were going to night school were people who worked during the daytime. They were married. Most of them were married. They were doing odd jobs like I was. Then I was going to had to teach it. In Aldine Independent School District, and it was just an accident that I went to law school. Because I went to law. What I did, I broke the rules. I enlisted in 2 colleges, which was a no-no. Because I was using my GI Bill. I could not. I had to be in one college. And they told me, you would be in the College of Education. And I was also going to I was taking law courses, but at the same time I was taking my history courses for my master's.
That was what, San Jacinto? What was that? What was that? What?
I don't know. I was I was going to U of H law school.
Yeah, but where were you taking your education classes?
Over there too.
Oh, okay.
I
So,
was in 2 colleges in the same. They told me.
I
They
see.
caught up with me and said, "You can't do that." I already had almost a whole year. I said, "You can't do that. You stay here or you do this. Make your own." And I saw in the handwriting on the wall where, being a teacher, I was even with a master's degree, I wasn't going to make more than X number of dollars. And as a lawyer, I might make more, which I did. But teachers never have been paid very much.
Yeah.
Even with a master's degree.
Yeah. So that's why. Because you had to make it.
So I made that choice. I said,
Because
I'll go to law school.
Because the army told you to pick one or the other.
Not the Army.
The college.
Administration.
Oh, they did. Oh, okay.
They caught up with me. They told me I could not. What I was doing was prohibited. I could not pursue be in 2 different colleges. The College of Education, the College of Law. They were 2 different. I had to make up my mind. So I said, all right.
Yeah, but don't you think that if you would have gotten your degree in education, that you would have been able to like go to Europe? You would have had an opportunity to
I
go to
already
Europe.
had given up that degree. It wasn't feasible because I was married and I had kids.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. I was going to do it as a hobo, like you. You know, be by myself, do whatever I want. Whatever would come at me, whatever. I was a dreamer, Junior. You know, I fancy myself being over there, being a bohemian, an artist, and all that. And then it didn't work out. FEMA doesn't do anything. It's just they don't help people.
Let me go to the bathroom.
Turn it off.
Let me go to the bathroom.